Yes, you did. Hey, welcome to the show. Dave Schratwieser, Schrat, is here to talk about Mob War, Philadelphia versus the Mafia, which is on Netflix now. Have you seen any of the episodes? Plus, can you tell the difference between a mobster's name and a pro wrestler's name? We will find out. I will not be good at that game, Vince.
You're not good at a lot of games.
What does that mean?
Roll the top three.
Top three. Okay, have you ever been caught doing something you shouldn't have been doing on a Zoom call?
Like,
Don't say him.
okay.
Jeffrey?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk more about him.
Okay, all right.
Because he survived that and got back on
Wow,
CNN.
that's, yeah.
Now, this is a congressman in Mexico. He was on a Zoom call, but he was doing something that he probably shouldn't have been doing.
Blanco, si me pueden poner asistencia, por favor, muchas gracias.
Y el sentido de tu voto, diputado Cuauhtémoc.
Muchas gracias.
So he's playing tennis, trying to get away with playing tennis on a Zoom call.
Well, Tubin was kind of...
Okay, the most famous miscue probably on a Zoom call was Jeffrey.
Right.
And he, with all of his colleagues in boxes, he was pleasuring himself on the Zoom call, and you could see the whole thing. But he survived it.
Can you imagine that chat? We see you.
That's not a cat.
Yeah. Your mic is muted.
Okay. No, and then I remember my friend Allison Camerata did an interview with him after, it was about 2 weeks after he did it, and he explained it, and they let him back on the air.
Well, that's unremarkable. I don't understand what. Have you ever been? No, you know, there's nothing I can ask you right now. You ever on a Zoom, like when back in the Zoom day when we'd have a town hall?
Yeah.
There'd be like 200 people on there, and you're just like, you know what? Now's the time. This is my moment.
I've thought about it. I've been with people on a Zoom where you couldn't see them. Let's move on.
Yeah.
What would you do if you saw this on your security camera? Yeah, that's a naked man, a naked intruder trying to break into a home. Now he has is that his axe in his hand? It's in Florida, obviously. It's always Florida.
Maybe he just had a question to ask them.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
Are you happy to see me?
Oh.
His name is Joshua Garrison.
Is that a hose?
No. He at one point he climbed over a fence naked, which is dangerous.
That's very dangerous. There's a hose right there. I see his hose. I see the hose. It's right at his feet. Look, it's his hose.
That is a hose.
If your hose was down to your feet, you'd do that too.
You better believe it. I'd be showing everybody.
He's rolling out the 1 3/4 line.
Oh, God. All right, now here we go. Now, I'm trying to not do so much potty talk on the show.
Apparently I did it yesterday and didn't even realize.
You did.
Sorry.
Now, speaking of cameras, Vince, there is finally a camera you can install in your bathroom.
First of all, let me
you've
stop you right there.
You've always wanted to do it.
What do you mean finally? Because I've had a fleet of cameras installed.
Oh, my God. So, you know, Kohler, they make toilets.
Yeah.
They're very famous for making toilets.
Sure.
They've introduced a new camera that you clip onto the side of the toilet seat.
Like a bidet?
Yeah, kind of, but it's off to the side. It scans. It scans what you're about to flush. So it could tell if you're dehydrated.
Well.
You're irregular. You have bad gut health. It will detect if there's blood in your stool.
Oh.
Now, you go in, you clip it on, and then you use your fingerprint to prove that it's you. And then, when you're done, you don't flush, you send the signal to the home office, basically, and they analyze your stool and then get back to you and tell you what you're lacking. Maybe you're lacking some nutrients.
You skipped over the word log in the coffee. You flushed the log right out of there.
They analyze your log and your urine.
Your log and your hog. They take a look at all of it.
So here's the weird part.
Whoa, there's a weird part?
Yeah.
You're shocking me.
There's a subscription you have to join.
Okay.
It's $16 a month. So I put this in my cart. I was going to buy it yesterday on Instagram. I'm not kidding, because I thought it would help me. I'm not feeling so great in my gut, and it would analyze my stool.
First of all, is it an underwater camera?
It's above the water.
It hovers.
It hovers, and then the
That's
technology.
just what we need, is for the Russians to hack into your Kohler camera.
Well, that would be my fear, that it must go to an iCloud somewhere.
Yeah.
So it's out there.
Talk about a crappy job. Somebody's sitting there.
Analyzing.
Another one came in.
Yeah. Apparently, it analyzes the color, the shape, the consistency, etc. So, no, I did. I put it in my basket. What do they call it?
Cart.
My cart. And I'm ready to buy it.
Yeah.
And then I saw the price. It's $650.
I'll tell you what, Mike. You give me $50, you snap a picture of every time you leave one, and I'll let you know what I think.
All right.
You pushed too hard on that one.
All right. I normally, when I get off the show, do my business.
Yeah.
So expect some photographs tonight.
You remember our director, Ben, was very excited during, around the pandemic, when he found this company that would pay you to send them pictures of your stool.
Why?
I don't know. There was something weird about it, but basically, it was like for science or something. But I think he found a guy with a fetish, and he was.
Oh, it was a fetish. Is he still sending?
Yeah, and guess what?
Yeah.
He is very excited about those things.
Hopefully, he's not directing tonight. We'll be right back.
Tonight on Mike, it's all about the Philly mob.
Joey was a personable guy.
Dresses well, he's cocky.
Don't make me a bad guy, does it?
Dave Schratwieser is here to talk about Mob War. Philadelphia versus the Mafia. It's on Netflix. Plus, Mobster or Pro Wrestler. Can you tell the difference? We'll put Mike to the test tonight on Mike.
When people think of Mafia, they think of New York. But Philadelphia was 100 times more brutal. Prostitution, loan sharking, drugs. From our guys, it isn't just the money, it's the life itself.
It was really fun.
It was really fun. That was a clip from Mob War, Philadelphia versus the Mafia, which is now playing on Netflix. Have you seen it? I know a guy that's in it, Dave Schratwieser. Hey, Dave, good to see you.
Good to see you, Michael.
You know Vince, of course.
Good to see you, buddy. How are you doing, brother?
What's the reaction been?
Well, it's been pretty good. It's a 3-part series. It's kind of cool. Takes you back to the 90s. And really what it is, if you don't know who Joey Merlino is these days, and I don't know how you don't if you live in Philadelphia with his new cheesesteak shop on Broad Street, little plug for him there. If you don't know about him, this will get you up to speed in a hurry. So it's 3 parts. It's about the war between John Stanfa and Joey Merlino, who you see right there. That's
and who's
in New
John?
York. John Stanfa is the former boss of the mob in Philadelphia. He and Joey's crew were going back and forth. In fact, different factions were driving around the city with weapons, looking for the other faction to kill him.
Was that the thing on the Schuylkill?
Schuylkill Expressway was them. John Veazey, who is a cooperator who we had on Fox, former Stanfa capo and his family, who we did a 5-part series with years ago, is in the series here, and he talks about the whole war. He would drive around the city with a gun looking for members of the Merlino crew to kill him. In fact, he did. Drove up to 6th and Catherine to the old Greenpeace clubhouse there. Yeah. The mob guys are hanging out. He waits till the whole crew leaves, shoots and kills Michael Cianglini, Joey's best friend, and shoots Joey Merlino in the ass. He ends up in the hospital.
Joey Merlino's been shot in the ass?
Oh, yeah, he was shot outside the clubhouse.
Who amongst us hasn't?
2 holes.
So anyway, and he was involved in the Frank Baldino hit outside the Melrose Diner, John Veazey. So he talks about that in there. He talks about his life a little bit as a killer. They tried to kill him. He went to a meeting. They shot him twice in the back of the head. Guy sneaks out of a room behind him, shoots him. He fights them off. The guy pulls out a knife, stabs him in the chest, fights him off, falls down a set of stairs out into the snowy streets, and a cop car comes along. Puts him in the back of the cop car, and they race him to the hospital. He said, the shooting and the stabbing were nothing compared to being in the back of that police van being bounced across the streets of Philadelphia on the way to the hospital.
God.
Funny story. So,
Now,
I mean,
all
this was
these, Angelo Lutz,
also
bring
in
me
here.
up to speed on him.
Angelo is the kitchen consigliere. He owns a restaurant in Collins.
Yes.
Everybody knows him. He's been on the show numerous times, that kind of thing. Angelo was one of the defendants in the 2001 racketeering case against Joey Merlino and his buddies. Angelo was one of them. He went to jail for, I think, 7 years. Gambling stuff, things like that. He's in it. He tells some funny stories. He's in the clubhouse, the Greenpeace clubhouse, moments before the shooting. He's going to cook pork chops Joey for Joey. Pork chops with cherry tomatoes on top, cherry peppers on top. When they bake it in the oven, the whole thing. He has to go get the stuff. So he says to Joey, I don't have any money. He says, here's $200. He says, I take the $200, I get in my car, I go to the Acme to get the pork chops. By the time he comes back, the shooting has occurred. Michael Cianglini is dead, and Joey is wounded on his way to the hospital. He's standing there with 2 bags of groceries, as he describes in the show. And I'm like, what the hell happened? You know, that kind of thing. So he tells some really good stories. He gives you kind of the inside look from the fellas, that kind of stuff.
Everybody that I see in it, are most of them still alive?
Right now, most of them are still alive.
And out of prison.
And out of prison. There's only a couple guys still in prison right now, and actually they're in a halfway house here in Philadelphia. Most of them have been released to the halfway house in Philadelphia in the last few months, a little bit early. Still have to serve out their sentences.
But nobody's going back into the biz.
No, listen, the business is completely changed, if you even want to call it. They'll tell you that it's not a crime to belong to an organization, and it's not, unless the organization is committing crimes.
Right.
Back in the day, they were committing a lot of crimes.
They were hurting
and they got
people,
indicted. I mean,
killing.
look, Angelo Bruno got killed. Nicky Scarfo went to prison for basically his whole life. John Stanfa is doing 5 life terms for 5 murders. Ralph Natale went to jail and then died when he came out. He turned cooperator against Joey.
Yeah.
And at the time the trial ended in 2001, which is where this goes to, that's the end point of it, Joey was going away for 14 years. So while the government got kind of half a loaf, they didn't get the full loaf because they didn't convict him on the murders and a drug dealing case in Boston. There's some phenomenal undercover tape in this of the exchanges up in Boston and things like that. There's a great guy in here, Jerry Bianchi. He was the head of the FBI bugging team, the guys who break in and plant the bugs. He planted a bug in Salavina, the lawyer's office in Camden. They get the whole thing. They get a call. Somebody's coming in the building. They go to get out, the bugging team. They left a bag full of FBI bugging tools right in front of the elevator where the guy gets off. They're freaking out. The guy steps over the bag, doesn't see it, and nothing happens. They go up and retrieve the bag and come back. They bug the Warfield Diner out in South Philly, off Vare Avenue, off the Schuylkill Expressway, John Stanfa's place. They put a bug in there. While they're in putting the bug in, they get into a whole thing about getting it done in a hurry and all that stuff. Little did they know, 3 hours, 4 hours after they put the bugs in there, there's a camera also on a pole across the street. The mob guys show up to shoot and kill Joey Cianglini, Michael's brother. They don't succeed. He's wounded seriously, and a waitress who's in there scared the pants off her. But it's all on tape. First mob hit in the country ever caught on audio and videotape.
Is that in the thing?
That's in here too. You see the cars pull up in front?
Yeah.
It's all silhouetted from the darkness.
I gotta
You
watch
see everybody
this.
go in, but you heir the screams and the shots being fired
God.
inside the place.
Do you ever
really
hear?
gripping.
Did the cops ever hear your name on a wire?
If they did, they haven't told me that, no. Usually, if they hear you on a wire, they have 90 days after the wire comes down to come and tell you, hey, by the way, your voice was picked up or they're talking about you on a wire. Just by law, we have to tell
Were
you.
you ever scared doing this job?
A couple times, nothing too crazy. I always had a be fair relationship with these
that's
guys.
true. That's what.
You know, if somebody said something about Joey, we went to where Joey was and asked him
Yeah.
about it. If somebody said something about another guy, we'd go ask him. We didn't get the same reception we got from Joey, which was always like, yeah, come on in. No problem,
well,
talk.
like if we had him come on now, Joey,
Wouldn't be good.
it would not be good.
Not now, it wouldn't be good, no.
Come on out.
There's, there's been a little acrimony.
Is there
of
still
late.
a mob in
And
Philadelphia?
I don't know if it's about this. I don't know what it's about.
Yeah.
But
Is there still a mob in Philadelphia? As we know it from the 90s?
as we know it from the 90s fashion of it, absolutely not, no.
No.
There's a group of guys who are in an organization. It's not a crime to be in an organization.
Well, that's true.
Unless you're committing crimes. And right now,
They're
if
not.
you ask me today, I really don't think they're doing that. I
One of
think
the best
they're
lines.
doing other things.
Is this line in there the one when there was a contract out on Joey Merlino for $500,000
Yes.
to kill him?
Yes, there was.
And he
Nicky
says-
Scarfo put out the hit from jail through the New York crime families, and a $500,000 bounty went up on Joey's head. So we heard about it. We went to see Joey. Got him coming out of one of his social clubs. Said, Joe, there's a hit out on you, according to the FBI, for $500,000. He paused for a second. He says, give me the $500,000. I'll shoot myself.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you as well.
Awesome.
Thank you,
Awesome.
guys.
Thanks for
Appreciate
coming in.
you having us on.
And it's on Netflix right now.
It is. Came out yesterday.
Okay. Got to take a break. We're going to come back and still have some mob talk in a way. So don't go away.
These are the getting.
Man, with all this mob talk, we created a game that involves the
A
mob.
dangerous.
Will I know the difference between a real mobster's name and a real pro wrestler's name? Roll the tape. So that's basically it, right? You're
Yeah.
going to say a name, and I have to say if it's a pro wrestler
Right.
or a mafioso.
Like there. If I said Big Bully Busick.
Is that a real?
Yeah.
Big Bully Busick? I'd say
Yeah.
that's a mobster.
Oh, you'd be wrong. All right, let's go. Johnny Stamboli.
Mobster.
Incorrect. Yeah.
That's a wrestler?
It's a wrestler.
Is he famous for anything?
He's famous for being Johnny Stamboli. Yeah,
That's
no,
it?
Yeah, he's. I'm
Right.
sure he's a
He's
lovely
not like
person.
Hulk Hogan or
No,
something.
at all. No. Lefty Rosenthal.
Mobster.
Correct. Yeah.
Lefty.
How about Carlo Gambino?
Well, that has to be a mobster.
Don't stereotype.
Well, I know. I shouldn't have said that.
Santino Marella.
That sounds like a mobster.
It is a wrestler and a funny one. Chuck Palumbo.
Chuck Palumbo?
Yeah, like the place that we used to have in South Philly. Chuck Palumbo.
Oh, yeah. Mobster.
Wrong.
Chuck Palumbo was a wrestler?
He was. Yeah. Is, I guess. A Gas Pipe Casso.
What? That's
Yeah.
a name?
Gas Pipe Casso, yeah.
Wrestler.
You're not doing
That's a real person?
I have faith in you on this one.
Okay.
Big Vito. Big Vito. You've heard of Big Dom? We got Big Vito.
Not to stereotype again, but that sounds like a member of the mob. That's a wrestler?
You really must come over when I invite you to watch wrestling.
I don't know anything about professional wrestling.
Oh, you know enough, pal. Dominic DeNucci.
Mobster.
What? And how about this last one? We'll say
What?
Yeah. Lenny the Bull Montana.
Well, there's Sammy the Bull, right?
Sammy the Bull Gravano. There's The Rock, who's also the Brahma Bull. But let's try this. Lenny the Bull Montana. Montana, of course, is a state.
Thank you. Wrestler.
But buzz him,
Why?
because he's also a mobster. He's both.
He's both?
Yeah. Go figure.
You know what we're going to do?
Book him.
This, book him. We should have a midnight snack on that.
All right.
That was good.
Yeah.
Boom.
Boom.
Boom. Next. All right, we're already snacking. Midnight snack. Remember these from back in the day? Rap snacks. And they had different, rappers.
Right.
Snoop, Rick Ross, I think is on yours.
I've got Rick Ross on this guy.
And they're not that bad. It's pretty good, actually.
No, this is a sweet chili lemon pepper.
Well, the same people that make these or made these
Sure.
has a new one, and they call them Yikes.
Yikes. Oh, they sent us this?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
They sent this to the TV station
Nice.
for our TV show.
All right.
Help
Let me
me.
help you out there. Oh.
And a lot of different, they all look hot.
This is what is this? Honey hot, extreme heat and flavor.
Look at mine. Sound the alarm. Oh, God.
Well,
Is there anything that doesn't have hot in it?
I think yikes is, because it's hot. Here's honey barbecue.
That might be mild. Here's another one with the word fire in it.
Well, what do we want to try, Michael?
I'll go for.
Luckily, there's no red 40 and no yellow 5 in this, so it might be hot, but it's not, you know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
What are you trying?
I'm gonna do the big one.
Sound the alarm?
Sound
All right,
the
if
alarm.
you're doing it, I'll do it. Oh, God.
They are flame red.
Whoa, they smell hot. Okay.
Okay, see them? This is one of those things.
It's going to sneak up on you.
It's hot from the beginning. I don't like hot food. And why is it at least once a week on this show there's something hot?
At least it's in date. And we're not trying something hot
God.
from 1960. All right, it's good. It's like, I like it. It is hot. It's not like
Give it a rating, 1 to 12.
6.
Yeah.
It's very
Yeah, I'll go 6 too.
vinegary.
It tastes good. It's
It's
just
not bad.
hot.
No, it's not bad. In fact, I want to try these other ones.
The honey, what's it called?
Honey barbecue.
Honey
Let's bring it over
barbecue.
to bed.
That sounds good. Okay, here comes the midnight moments. I've forgotten it already again, Megan.
It's red hot
Oh,
balls.
yeah. Okay, so I've been watching these. They take a ball and they heat it to 2,000 degrees and then set this flaming ball.
That's good. Try that.
Thank you.
Night.
On different things. Well, you'll see rubber bands and all sorts of different things. Good night. See you tomorrow. Well, maybe.
Maybe not.
Rubber bands. Face wash. Soap.